have arrived in Brazil. It is time for round 13. Unlucky for some, lucky for others. Today, after 8 previous GP2 champions, today is the day we will crown the 9th ever GP2 champion. Is it going to be Rodrigo Gomez? Is it going to be Xavi Perez? Or is it going to be Laura Chang? I am your commentator Robert Ionescu, and today I am joined by Miklos Gal. Is what I would like to say, but I asked Miklos to commentate and he said no, so I'm gonna commentate alone today. So yeah, welcome guys. I'm gonna commentate alone for the day. So you're gonna see the criteria in just a little bit. Let's see. We got 2 title races who will be decided today. Both of them are freeway. The team's title and the driver's title. Who's gonna get it? Flo has prepared a lot of graphics to cover every possibility, so we'll see what's gonna happen. So yeah, on the screen. So hello everyone, good to see you all. And first I will read you all through the criteria, and to anyone who missed, I will be glad to tell you the team lineups for 2017 that just got announced, as well as some test drivers and also the final seats in the top class. I'm not gonna tell you the top class things, but yeah. Also, I thought this might have been the last race with Flo as the host, but good news, everyone. Flo is gonna remain the host permanently, which is amazing. No, not that I have a problem with Yeri. Yeri is great too, but commentating under Flo is a real privilege. So yeah, thank you, Flo, for everything, and I'm sure I'll make even some more memories in the commentary box. But yeah, you guys are gonna see the criteria right now, and I'm watching the stream and commentating. So for Rodrigo Gomez to win, he needs to finish. If he finishes second and gets the fastest lap, he's gonna be champion. If he finishes second without the fastest lap, he just needs Perez to be lower than him. If he finishes 5th and gets the purple, he needs Perez to finish 2nd or lower. Uh, I think you can. I'm gonna read everything because why not? If he finishes 6th with the purple, he needs Perez to finish 3rd. If he finishes 8th with the purple, he needs Perez to finish 4th. If he finishes 9th with the purple, he needs Perez to finish 5th and Chang not to win. If he gets the purple but doesn't get any points, he needs Perez 6th and Chang 2nd. And if he doesn't score, he needs Perez to finish 7th and Chang 2nd. And I'm not gonna read for the others. Sorry, no, just kidding. Perez if he wins, he needs Gomez 2nd without the purple. You know the should I really bother to read everything? Yeah, I'm gonna read everything because yeah. So if he finishes 2nd with the fastest lap, he needs Gomez not to be on the podium. If he finishes 3rd with the fastest lap, Gomez 5th or lower. If he finishes 3rd, 6th or lower, finishes 4th, 7th or lower, finishes 4th, Gomez 8th or lower, and Chang not to get the fastest lap. Finishes 5th and says the fastest lap, he needs Gomez 8th. Finishes 6th and gets fastest lap, he needs Gomez to finish 3rd and Chang 2nd. Finishes 7th and gets fastest lap, he needs Gomez to finish 4th and Chang 2nd. You can see it's very difficult to remember the criteria, but yeah. And for Chang, if she wins, he gets the fastest lap, she needs Gomez 7th and Perez 4th. If she wins without the fastest lap, she needs Gomez to 8th and Perez 5th. And if she finishes 2nd the fastest lap, she needs Gomez outside the points and Perez 7th or lower. Yeah, very complicated criteria, but you can see. Or in more simpler news, Gomez is 6 points ahead of Perez. Perez is 13 points ahead of Radivojevic. Not of Radivojevic, ahead of Chang. So yeah, this is it. Also, the lineups: Prema, Watzel, and Waldinger. Racing Engineering: Alessandro Tomaselli and Thomas Anderson. Russian Time: Titkov and Zolga. Art Grand Prix: Chang and Fosbury. Dams: Federi and Parachki, who is on pole position. Campos, Campana, and Brody Barosh. MP Motorsport: Fashor and McCarthy. Trident: Adventure and Chatfield. Rapax: Skillen and Kupok. Arden, Griffith, and Suarez. Carlin, Min, and Voyokas. So those are the lineups for next season. And sorry for all the detours, but it's finally time to get ready and watch and take a look at the grid. So in his race, his pole position for Anish Paratki is crucially just ahead of Xavi Perez in the Arden. Perez, you saw the criteria already. But Perez, I'm sure he wants to win this race to maximize his chance of winning the title. In 3rd place is Fosbury on the grid, followed by Campana, the guy he beat in USA for the victory. Campana will try to help Campos win the title, or to help Gomez win it. Thomas Anderson is in 5th place in front of Balen Zolga. Yes, then we got Andrea Federi, followed by Rodrigo Gomez. Gomez and for Javi Perez, also for Nicolas Zorba and Tomasz Pascual, and for Brian Tomaselli. Then we got Henry Watson and Alessandro Tomaselli, followed by Laura Chang in P11. If she wants to win the title, she's going to need to recover some places. She's followed by Max Killen and then Jamie Griffiths. Joel Hatter also in his final race before he moves to Haas in P14, ahead of Tomasz Pascual and Maxim Titkov, the Russian time driver. The American Russian time driver, because it has tested everything, you know. David Suarez in 17th ahead of Daniel Macamo in the other Russian time. Ben Waldinger in his final race for Carlin in P19 ahead of Isaac Fashore in the Dams car. And then we got, on their final GP2 race, the Racing Engineering lock out the final row, Paulino Tomaselli and Nicolas Zorbach. So yeah, that is the grid. 43 laps of action, like right in front of us. And the identity of the GP2 champion will be revealed at the end of these laps. It's going to be bone dry, unlike last season where it went wet midway through the race. It's going to be dry all the way this time. So what's going to happen? Brazil has produced so many memories here in Sao Paulo. Are we set for another classic? It's time to find out. We're just a few seconds away from the start of this race. Game is loading, and game has loaded. We're looking at Parachki, his first pole position. Can he make work of it? Can he help Laura Chang maybe? Can he help Rapax to win the team's title? It's time to find out. Who's going to get the win? Who's going to get the title? As we have 2 lights, 3 lights. We're going to find out. 5 lights. And one more time in GP2. Round 13 is underway. We're racing in Brazilians. Parachki getting off the line. He's still ahead of Perez. Perez seems to be having a slow start. Here comes Fosbury. Fosbury is taking the lead and he grabs the lead. Brilliant start for Jeff Fosbury. He goes up 2 places. And Perez is now under attack from Campana. Perez is going wide there. Zolga is making a move. Orchanga, she's in P10, I think. She gained a place there. Zorba hit 21st. Parachki down to 2nd, and Fosbury is starting to pull away. Now Campana is attacking Perez. He's going for it. To the Ciudad del Lago, and he can't make the move stick. Watzel is in 8th place there. Chang back down to 11th. So far, I hope I don't jinx anyone, but Fosbury, a brilliant start, is already stretching out a little lead there. For Schillinger at the back of the pack, so the Racing Engineering guys moved up a little. If it's not good for him, Perez is going to win the title like this, I think. Anyway, Fosbury, he won in America 2 races ago. Can he make it 2 wins out of 3? We'll see about that. Campana is still trying to overtake Xavi Perez. I think Campana doesn't want to lose another race to Fosbury, I'm sure. If he has a lot of pace, he's going to try to catch up the cars in front of him. Maybe in South America, it's still one of the Americas. So here goes the American. But he's not trying so much anymore. There's not much you can do against superior straight line speed and Campana. Down the inside he goes. They're still going side by side. But Perez has to concede and Campana is thrown up into the podium. Perez is not going to be under attack from Anderson. As Laura Chang is back into 10th, she passes Rodrigo Gomez. So this might be big for the championship. The championship leader is out of the points. So let's see again what happened. Gomez was under attack from Tomaselli, and Laura Chang was just there behind. So yeah, Gomez is under attack from 2 cars. Tomaselli goes on the inside. Gomez, there's nothing he can do. And yeah, Laura Chang saw an opportunity, went on the apex, and then on the outside into turn 2, she got the move from Gomez. Impressive stuff there. She's launching a fight. Now Griffith is trying to overtake Gomez. This could be big. Joey Perez is trying to get back at Campana. He can't make it stick. Now Gomez. He stays ahead of Griffiths there. Zorba into P19 there. Fosbury, look at his lead already. You can see the minimap. He's doing absolute Vettel there from 2013. Just increasing the gap. 2 seconds already to Parachki. Campana in 3rd. He's trying to hold off Perez. Perez might be having a little train behind him. You can see there's Zolga and Watzel. And Chang already on the back of Hassan Tomaselli to try to move up into P9. For sure at the back, he's been passed by Valniger, but Jared Fosbury is having an impressive start to this race. Parachki is doing alright so far. Perez still up there with Campana. The American hasn't been able to pull away from the Frenchman. He's going to try to fight back. But I don't know if Perez has to take any risks, because like this, as long as he stays ahead of Lord Chang, and with Gomez where he is, he's going to win the championship. Fosbury fastest lap there. Perez is going for the move. He wants to win the title by being on the podium. And can he get back at Campana? Yes, he can. He goes ahead of him. Will Campana be under attack now from Federi? Who's moving to Dams, by the way. Federi Yeah, Pashkol on his final race, he is there in P15. You can see brilliant first lap for Fosbury there. Capal is trying to get back at Perez, down the Reta Oposta, into the Ciudad Lago. Perez is now got under attack from Federi as well. Can Federi get him on the traction? No! Perez shuts the door there into turn 5. Gomez is losing places even more. He's under attack from Max Killen. Ditkov at the back now, so loads of action, even at the back of the field. Federi is under attack from Zolga now. Into the Laranja corner. Zolga's not trying anything just yet. Quite difficult to follow through these bits. They're tight and twisty, but they're also very technical. And you can see how technical it is. Perez has a little bit of a train forming up behind him. And in that train, you can see Laura Chung, who is fighting him and Gomez for the championship. Now Anderson is trying to overtake Zolga. As Alessandro Tomaselli lost a couple places there, I think. He's in Zolga's toe, and the two are racing each other now. Is he gonna go for the inside or for the outside? Most of the time they go for the inside, and he does now, yes. Anderson almost getting the pin-in entry there. Well, I think he got it entirely, but yeah. Thomas Anderson is up into 6th place. Unless Zolga can do something under braking. No, Anderson is ahead. Griffith is overtaking Watzel, and Chung is trying to stay close there with Zolga. Impressive stuff there. Zorbach is into P18 there. Fosbury is doing an absolutely amazing job as Federi is overtaking Perez. This could be big. Nadia Federi is going down the inside into turn 4. And once again, he can't overtake there as Laura Chung is overtaking Zolga and she gets up into P7. This is very good job. Very good job for the Chinese woman. The recently confirmed Williams test driver for next season. And she also got confirmed in a seat at, forgot what team, but she is staying in the series, unlike her two rivals. And speaking of that, Gomez is outside the points at the moment. So yeah, Rodrigo Gomez, his chances are not looking good right now. Even if he's the championship leader. With Perez up here, he's gonna win the championship. Not Gomez and not Chung. Alandia Federi is gonna try to overtake Perez. You can see he has more pace at the moment. So yeah, Perez up the hill out of Junsao. There isn't so much he can do to hold on. He's gonna try to defend. Campana is already pulling away from him. Federi is going for it now on the inside. Side by side, and he passes him before the start-finish point. And yeah, Federi is on the inside and gets the move on Perez as Laura Chung is attacking Thomas Anderson and she gets the move. So there's now so the two championship contenders are now right next to each other. Perez has a slow exit, but Chung can she take advantage? She has a very good run onto the Reta Oposta. She's going to go for it. Can she get up to P5? Laura Chung! Yes, she can. She's overtaken Xavi Perez, and this is big. At the moment, I think Perez will still be champion, but Chung wants to make some progress there. Daniel Makama is right behind Joel Hutter there, you can see. Suarez, P14, as Gomez is still in P12. Anderson is under attack from Jamie Griffiths, I think that is. So yeah, Laura Chung, she's closing already on Federi, so her fuel load I think might be lower than other people, but she has some strong pace. But remember, she needs to finish in the top 2 if she wants to win the title. So Perez, even like this, I think Perez is safe for the time being. I don't know how much. I think Gomez, to ensure he has the championship, he needs to pick up some points. But if one thing's for sure right now is that Laura Chung has a lot of pace. But can she get the fastest lap? I'm not sure about that at the moment. So if Chung can't get the fastest lap, she needs to win the race, otherwise she cannot win the championship. As Griffith is overtaking Thomas Anderson, it's a pretty standard move into turn 1 and he gets the job done. As Gomez loses another place, he's down to an unlucky P13, which could be down to P40 as his compatriot David Suarez is attacking him. Now Chung is attacking Federi, down the Reta Oposta, into the Ciudad Lago, and she gets up into P4. Very impressive job for her. Anderson is defending there, and he defends. Suarez gets into P13, lockup for Gomez. It's a big lockup for Rodrigo Gomez. Now Zorba is up into P17. Zolga there, still battling Watzel. It's their final race as teammates because they're both moving teams there. So yeah. Zolga, he's moving to Russian time for next season. And he's gonna try his best to let out one last salvo for Prema. As Watzel, in the other Prema, is attacking Thomas Anderson there. So yeah. To P6, but at the moment this will be enough for Perez to win the championship. And I'm sorry I haven't checked the chat just yet, guys, but yeah. Snez said earlier, remember we're P13 last year and he won the title. That's a very good point, Snez. As Henry Watson is attacking Anderson, anything can happen in a championship finale. Anderson, I think he had a little bit of understeer down there, and now under pressure from Zolga. Gomez, I think, got overtaken yet again. Valniger is up into P20 after passing for sure. And he's behind Zolga. Zolga is attacking Anderson. Anderson is attacking Watzel. Is something gonna happen there? Anderson goes a little deep. Can Zolga take advantage? There is a lock up there for the GP4 Sport, for the dabs, I mean, of Tomasz Pascual. Gomez is losing even more places. This is just like what happened to Gabriel Gomez last time. Gomez finished outside the points, and it cost him the title. Will this curse happen again for a Brazilian in Brazil? Laura Chang is P4 and she's Sensing P3. She's just behind Lin Campana. Remember, Chang needs to win this race or finish second with the fastest lap to win the championship. So even if she passes Campana, she still has a way to go, because look at the minimap. Look how far ahead Brad Fosbury is. But still, Laura Chang is showing some very impressive pace. And she's attacking Campana now, up the hill. And here they go, pulling out the slipstream. And they're going side by side now, the two drivers. Pacific, one from California, one from China, and Laura Chang is up into the podium places. This is a brilliant job for Rapax in the team style. They've passed one of the Campos now. And with the other Campos in P2, and with the other Rapax in P2, I think Rapax will win the team style like this. Perez is down to P7. I'm not sure what's going to happen to the championship right now, but Federi is attacking Campana. Andrew Federi is going down the inside, and Campana loses 2 places in a single lap. He got overtaken by Griffiths. So at this rate, Perez will gain 6 points, which would put him level with Rodrigo Gomez. So Perez needs to stop losing any more places, because at this rate, his championship may be in jeopardy. So yeah, Perez needs to launch a fight back if he can. And there's a lockup for Campana there. There was, I mean, on the replay. Yeah, he tried hard to stay ahead of Chang, but it wasn't possible. Suarez is overtaking Anderson. And Tomaselli is battling his cousin Asado Tomaselli one last time in the same category. Impressive gap already. 8.5 seconds to Parachki. And Parachki is being caught up by Laura Chang behind him. At the moment, if it stays like this, Chang will still finish third in the championship. P3 is not enough for her to win the title. Even if Rapax wins the teams, I'm sure she wants to be world champion. Perez is still... At this moment, I'm not sure it's gonna win on countback between Perez and Gomez. I think it might be Gomez. I'm not sure. Also, I'm gonna check the chat now, just to see. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, now Pashko is attacking Anderson for P12. He's going down the... yeah, gets the move down. Osprey has the fastest lap at the moment, and yeah. Griffith is trying to get back at... he's attacking Campana. And Campana is not having so good pace at the moment. I should stop watching the stream, it's just making... I'm sorry about that, guys. I will check the chat when I can, but Zorbach there, under pressure from Valliger. Titkoff drops to last place. Meanwhile, Jared Forsberry still has a commanding lead up front. Tomaselli is now attacking Anderson. His cousin's future teammate, as Laura Chang is closing in on Parachki. Federi there in P4, Campana P5, Perez in P7, which is critical because if he gets passed by Watzel, Perez will not be in a championship winning position anymore. And Henning Watzel is all over the back of him. You can see, not far behind Watzel, there's Baron Zolga. So Perez needs to stop losing places if he wants to win the title. This might be critical. Man, I think this might be the closest GP2 title fight in a while. As Griffith is getting back past Campana, he gets past him. And that's the overtake complete for JB Griffiths. Perez stays ahead of Watzel, but has a little bit of slide there, which is going to help Watzel get a good run. No to the Reto Posta. They're not going to do a Vettel Leclerc, no. Watzel is on the inside of Perez. is getting the move done. He is ahead, which means Rodrigo Gomez, like this, will win the championship, even if he's outside the points. Pashkol is making a move on Suarez in the meantime. Parachki is getting caught up by Laura Chang. Her pace is very good, but I don't think she can match Fosbury. So unless she can get the fastest lap, she needs to go for a miracle. I don't know. You can see already on the mini map, Fosbury is absolutely domineering in this race, as Parashko is trying to get it to the points one last time. Somehow overtakes Asado Tomaselli in the meantime, as Gomez is down to P17 on this race, but even like this, Rodrigo Gomez will be champion, unless Chang or Perez can pick up more places. You can see this lockup for Tomaselli goes incredibly wide, just about staying on the track, which allowed Macamo to get the run on him. And they were going side by side. Actually, Macamo got the place from Tomaselli. Gomez is gonna try to gain one place as well, and we'll see if he does. Watson is pulling away from Perez, but speaking of pulling away, Parachki is not pulling away from teammate Laura Chang. Meanwhile, Fosbury has an 11.3 second lead over Enis Parachki. Very impressive there. Chang within a second of her teammate. Griffith is in P5. Campana down to 6th, Watson in 7th, Perez in 8th. Not enough at the moment for Javi Perez. It's not enough for him. Waldinger is now making an attack on Tomaselli, and Hutter is also making an attack. There's a bit of a lockup, and Tomaselli loses all those places, and he's getting overtaken by Zorbach as well. Oh my god, Alessandro Tomaselli's luck in this race is not so great. He lost 1, 2, 3, 4 places in a single lap, I think, but he's gonna try to get back at Zorbach. And it's Zorbach's final race in GP2. Tomaselli is on the inside, Zorbach holds on, and Zorbach is ahead. Zorbach is ahead, and Alessandro Tomaselli, his lockup earlier cost him a lot. Laura Chang is right behind her teammate. She finished 2nd in Fuji to her teammates in Zvezdan Radivojevic. Now she's right behind her new teammate, and it's Parachki. Past him. Even if it finishes like this, P2 and P3 Rapax will be the team's champions. But I'm sure Laura Chang wants that chance to win the driver's title as well. If she can catch Fosbury, or she can get the fastest lap, she might be in a position to win the title. She's making a move now for P2. Parashki is not fighting, and Laura Chang is up into 2nd place, which is exactly what he needs, combined with the fastest lap, of course, which she doesn't have at the moment, to become champion. So she needs to either catch Fosbury for a miracle or get the fastest lap. That's all that she needs at the moment, really. Perez doesn't gain any place because Wallinger's overtaking Gomez, so Gomez is unlikely to finish in the points. So yeah. Perez now, he's dropping out of points as well. Suarez is not passing Xavi Perez, and Xavi Perez is out of the points. Oh my goodness, his pace is not so strong at the moment. So it looks like if it stays like this, the fight will be between Gomez and Chang. If Chang can get the fastest lap with her rivals at the points. But is she closing in on Fosbury? The gap is 13 seconds, but it's a long race. Jared Fosbury has been doing a superb job in the Art Grand Prix car so far. And he is increasing the gap just a little bit. Suarez has passed Perez, that's confirmed. And Jared Fosbury, he's looking good to win this race if nothing happens. And I don't want to jinx him or anything. I don't want any commentator's curse. Man, this is a very, very dominant drive from the Ferrari test driver. Laura Chang there. She's moving into that Art Grand Prix car next season. Fosbury is not going to be there anymore. He's going to go to... Where is he going to go to? Oh no, he's staying there, sorry. So Laura is gonna be... sorry. So Watzel is losing behind Campana there. Pashkol is trying hard to pass Perez. Perez is losing a lot of time. But yeah, Laura Chang is in 2nd, behind her future teammate and ahead of her current teammate. So yeah. Anyway, Skillen is attacking Zolga and he gets past Zolga. Clean as you like into turn 4. Perez is struggling. He's low on fuel, but he's still slower than everyone around him, which is not good at all. Like this, Rodrigo Gomez will be champion unless Laura Chang can get the fastest lap. And with 11 laps of fuel left in the tank, 0.1 behind Fosbury. The gap is pretty consistent between the two. If she can stage a fight back later in the race, I don't know. But I've told you so. I've told you 1,000 times, and I'm telling you 1,001 times now. Chang needs to either win the race or get the fastest lap to be champion. Otherwise, it's gonna go to Gomez. So yeah. Now Suarez, the one other Brazilian on the grid, he's attacking Zolga. They'll pick up some more points for his country in the final race of the season. Gomez will be leaving GP2, but Bruno de Barros will be returning, so we will still have two Brazilians. Suarez is on the inside of Zolga, and he overtakes Zolga pretty easy there. So yeah, David Suarez is up into P9. Skillen is there in P8. He's not facing any pressure at the moment. He might be piling on the pressure on Campana. As Perez is under attack from Pascual. The two drivers going side by side. And Tomasz Pascual locks up! Perez stays ahead. Ooh, that could have been close there. Tomaselli is now on the back of Pascual. Sandro and Tomaselli are battling for last place. Lock up for Tomaselli, and Titkov is ahead. So yeah, not a good race for the Tomasellis today. At least for now, anyway. Maybe Paulino Tomaselli can pick up some points in his final GP2 race, I don't know. But Pascual is attacking Perez. He's all over the back of him, you can see. Down. Because I think he's genuinely struggling for pace like this. I don't know. I don't even know what to say, but yeah. Lord Chang, she's 13.2. So even with all her pace, it's not enough to even close on Jared Fosbury. Fosbury is the fastest driver in this race. You can see that very, very clearly. Stays like this, Gomez will be on 111 points, Perez 109 and Chang 107. No, sorry. Sorry, I was reading older stuff as Perez is overtaken, and I have a phone call. I'll be right back in 30 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. We're still looking at Pascual, who's in 11th. Chang reduced the gap a little bit, and yeah, messed up a little bit because I think the stream for me, the stream chat might be lagging because I still see old stuff there. So apologies for that. But yeah, oh, neither of them will be running a art livery. Chang will run a Williams livery, and Fosbury will be running a Haas livery. Alright. Ele is now attacking Javi Perez, and he is, which means he's gonna, unless he gets back in there. Even with Gomez down to P17, it's enough for him because Perez is not scoring. So it's all up to Lord Chang whether she can take the title away from Rio Gomez or not. Go, Macamo down the inside. He passes Perez. Perez with a little bit of a lockup. He's struggling for pace a lot right now as Thomas Anderson is trying to take advantage. Griffiths is catching Parachki, and Parachki looks like he will go out of the podium in his first race if Griffiths can overtake him. And it's also Federi closing in on these guys. Griffiths is showing some solid pace in this race. Parachki goes defensive into Junsao, which is not the best idea because it just compromises your line. Not the best of exits there for Griffiths, though he is close enough to take advantage of the slipstream up the hill. But Federi is even closer. Sandra Federi is already going alongside. He might be overtaking Jamie Griffiths. Here they go side by side. Wheel to wheel, not wheel to wheel, but you know, still pretty close. And Federi is on the inside. He gets the place just like that. And the lapse of traction hurt Griffiths a little. And now Federi is going to try to make it two places. Can he overtake Parachki? So much more traction than the Macedonian driver. Nadia Federi is going for the podium, his last podium for MP Motorsport in the final race. Can he get it? Well, he is on the podium now. If he'll be at the end of the race, I don't know. But he's on the podium right now. Now Campana is trying to overtake Suarez to get back one place. The American's diving down the inside, and he is in front again. He passes Suarez, who's now going to have to deal with Zolga right behind him. Perez is way out of points now. He got passed by Macamo, and Anderson is also attacking. So it's a disaster. It's a disaster race for Gomez and for Perez. But for Gomez, it's all right as long as Robert Chang doesn't win or get the fastest lap. And I think Rodrigo Gomez has to thank. If Rodrigo Gomez wins this championship, he will thank Jared Fosbury a lot because Fosbury is winning this race so dominantly. Now Griffiths is showing some pace still, and he's close behind Parachki. He's gonna try to get past him. Both of them are moving a lot, trying to stop the other from getting the slipstream, but it's just not possible. Griffiths on the inside. Parachki moves to defend, but Griffiths is sending it into turn 1. He has to back out there. They're still side by side almost. Around the outside, Jamie Griffiths is up into P4. Brilliant move there from the Welsh driver. But is this going to give Parachki the slipstream to fight back? No, it's not. But Federi has pulled away a little bit from the two, and now they might have to deal with Watzel closing in on them. Chang is 13 seconds exactly. She is closing in, but very, very little. Now Suarez and Capara back at it again. The Brazilian and the American are fighting for P8, and Suarez is ahead. Tomaselli, he dives past Zolga, and that's what he wanted. Waldinger overtakes Anderson. Jared Fosbury, he's been leading this race. He started this race in P3. He got the lead before turn 1 with a brilliant start. He hasn't looked back ever since. He starts lap 19 of 43. Chang has closed the gap by 2/10 there. I don't think it's a concern because Fosbury just needs to keep going till the end and he's gonna win this race. He's in P11. He started on the last row of the grid, remember? He's gained 10 places since the start. And yeah, he's gonna try to get to the points in his final race before his move to Sauber. Showing why he's been selected by the top class team. Didn't have the best of seasons, but his season was good enough to get that signature, to get that seat, and he'll be racing at Sauber next year. So yeah, very good on him. Now Titkov, he is at the back still, defending from Alessandro Tomaselli. Joel Hutter is attacking Zorbach. Hutter, who will be moving to Haas next season alongside George Roque. So both of them entering the top class, whether it's a debut or a return. Hutter is ahead of Zorbach there. Can the German fight back? No, not quite. Not having a good last race. I'm not sure what his plans are for his career, but with the failure to sign up for GP2 or for the top and class seat, I'm not sure what's gonna happen with Zorbach soon. Sorry, voice sounds weird. I get to talk a lot. I tend to talk a lot, I guess. Attack from Pascual. Pascual, he may not be Brazilian, but he speaks the same language as the Brazilians, so I'm sure the Brazilians will be happy to see a Portuguese speaker get an overtake done. 12.7, Chang has closed down another 10 from the last lap. And it's a pit call for Fosbury. He's gonna stop. He's gonna box now. He will be boxing this lap as Griffiths is closing in on Federi. He's within a second. Parachki is dropping ground to Watzel behind. Suarez in P8. Campana's on attack from Pascual in the battle for P9. And the Brazilian fans cheering as the Portuguese man overtakes the American. And he goes there, hitting the curb almost. But Pascual is free into P9. Campana now has to deal with Paulino Tomaselli, who gets the pit call. But it's an incredible race so far for Tomaselli. Started 21st, and now, if he can get this overtake, he'll be into P10 after just 20 laps. Absolutely amazing drive there. Tomaselli is sending it on the inside, and that's how you do it. Paulino Tomaselli is into 10th place. Can he stay there, or will his strategy change things for him? Fosbury, now, he led the first 20 laps of the race, but now, for a few laps, he's going to concede the lead as we start the pit stop phases. And here he goes. He's 12.9 behind. She will take the lead for now, which, if the race ended now, she would win the championship, but she has to pit, and she will rejoin behind Fosbury pretty much inevitably. But will Jared Fosbury come out in traffic? You can see there's another set of mechanics getting ready for someone. Fosbury is clean through, 8.3 second pit stop, no traffic, and there's like 4 teams getting ready for a stop. And there's a pit call for Chunk. She'll be pitting at the end next lap. But where will Fosbury rejoin? He's behind Watzel. Will he be in even more traffic? Watzel is attacking Parachki. Here he goes, the Preba man. He's attacking the Macedonian. Falling now, he's just behind these guys. And he is on the Reto Posta. Braking now into Sila Lago. He's up into provisional P3. Parachki loses the place. So yeah. Also pitted. He's gonna try to get a jump on Federi. Will he be in traffic? Perez is in the pits as well. A terrible first stint for him, but can he make up some ground? It's a very slow stop though. 8 point. No, it's not. Sorry, my bad. It's a very long pit time in the pit lane, and Perez is in last place. He got jumped. Wait, he was always behind Pardon Tomaselli, my bad. Ignore me, I'm just talking nonsense. Anyway, Campana is in P9 now as a result of the pit stops. He's almost made a mistake there. Zolga's gonna try to take advantage. Chang leads the race for just one lap, but now she's pitting. If she can't catch Fosbury, maybe this later pit stop might help her get the fastest lap that she desperately needs to be champion. Chang is in the pit lane now. In her last race for Rapax, her last GP2 stop for this team with these Ferrari mechanics before she makes the move to Art next season. Here she goes, 25 laps of fuel, more than enough to go to the end. Laura Chang, 7.2, that's 1 second better than Fosbury's pit stop. Gets it, no traffic. She's gonna rejoin behind Fosbury. How much behind? Is she gonna be 11 seconds, 10 seconds? Because they were like, I don't know. Campana there. He's going through. Parachki is under attack. Fosbury not hesitating, but he's racing the teammate of his number one rival for the race win, remember. So Fosbury needs to be careful if he wants to win this race. Parachki's gonna be boxing this lap though, so I don't think Fosbury needs to fight him too hard. I'll take a look at the chat if it lags. I'm sorry guys. Asano Tomaselli is also in the pit lane. Terrible race for Arden today. 8.5 seconds. Stop. So yeah, Tomaselli is rejoining the track. Yeah, 50 seconds in the pit lane. That's a lot if you ask me. So yeah, Federi is into the pits now. He's gonna concede the lead to Watzel. And will he be ahead or behind Jamie Griffiths? Because Griffiths, he went for the undercut. He rejoined. The Jaguar mechanic servicing the MP Motorsport man of Griffiths is for the podium positions, remember. He has to wait a little bit for Davi Suarez. No, I don't think he did though. I'm not sure. But Griffiths will be ahead, I think. Suarez in the pit lane, as is Olga. Parachki is also in the pits. And Waldinger is in the pit lane as well. Loads of cars being serviced at the moment. Zolga is having to wait. No, he's not. My bad. I always think weirdly, but slow stop for Waldinger, 9.1. Very slow stop. I'm trying to see the gaps, and yeah, the gap between Fosbury and Chang has been reduced, but not a lot. Fosbury is going to retake the lead very shortly. If he can get past Watzel, or if Watzel pits. Watzel's teammate Ban Zolga has pitted already, so it's closer, I think. Gomez is in the points, which is great for him, but he's... Can Rodrigo Gomez pull a fight back? He's been filled heavier. He has a lot of ground to make up, but if he can get even 1 point, it might save his championship chances. Because Laura Chan can still win the race, and she could still go for the fastest lap. So Rodrigo Gomez, I'm sure he wants to prevent her winning, because Perez can't win the championship like this. I don't think Perez is going to get any points in this race. But Gomez, maybe he can stage a fight back. He's pitting now, as is Alec for sure. The championship for most of the second half. Will he lead it at the end where it matters the most? The Brazilian, I'm sure he wants more than anything to win the title at home, to correct the wrong that to save the crowd from the pain they had to experience when Gabriel Gomez lost the title last year. Zolga is attacking Perez on the inside into turn 1. He dives past, and that's Zolga up into P8 and to P16. Perez is trying to fight back on the Art Grand Prix ban. On the Prema man, sorry. Yeah, the Arden gets rebranded to Pertamina Arden for next season. Perez will not be driving there, of course, because he didn't sign up. Javi Perez is attacking Zolga. He has to back out there. Gomez rejoins 2 places behind Perez. Maybe Gomez can stage a fight back, I don't know, and get into the points. I'm not sure, but Fosbury is now retaking the lead on track. Doesn't have to wait for Watzel to pit. And Jared Fosbury is the race leader once again. Skillen pits, which promotes Laura Chung up to P4. Where's Max Skillen gonna rejoin? Best in the world, but looking at Skill completes the pit stop. Zorbach is pitting this lap. He's been fueled very heavy, which might explain why he was so slow. Pashkol also doing his last pit stop in GP2. Maxim Titkov coming in for the stop. The Russian time driver is still staying at Russian time. So yeah, here it goes. Well, rejoins in 11th place, so he can fight for some points maybe. He's behind Parachki there. I think Parachki pitted already, so yeah. But the pit stop phase is definitely shaking up the pack a little bit. Pashkol already has to defend from Davi Suarez, who wants to get some home points. Remember, both Suarez and his teammate Griffith will be moving teams together. They'll be going to Arden. As now Watson is in the pit lane. Man. Prema man who is staying at Prema. Yeah, so he is back. Chang is back into second place. So let's see. The pit stop for Watzel. Between the leaders. As we pass the halfway point in the race a few laps ago. Guys, Makamo is in the pit lane, serviced by the PAR Honda crew. Like, so many years after their team got rebranded. Federi is ahead of Watzel, but how much? But not too much ahead, I don't think. Pashko is already passes Parachki. Hatter is also in the pit lane. Makamo exits the pits. Hatter is getting serviced now. Carlin man. Perez has a big train behind him. Parachki is under attack from Suarez, and Davi Suarez goes up another place. Brazil getting some extra points if the race ends now. Gap between the leaders is 9.5. Keep an eye on this gap because that might decide the championship. Valdiger is now attacking Perez. He got Gomez right behind him. First and second in the championship are battling on track. They might not be battling for any points. I'm sure this battle at least means something. Remember, if the race ends now, Gomez will be champion. Only Rodchan can stop him now, because unless Perez makes a miraculous recovery into the points. But yeah, for Gomez to lose the title, he would need Laura Chung to either pass Fosbury or get the fastest lap. And currently Fosbury has the fastest lap and the P1 in the race. So like this, Gomez can even afford to DNF and he'll still be world champion. But he needs to hope Jared Fosbury can stay in the lead of the race and keep the fastest lap with him, of course. Laura Chung is 9.4, she gained the time from Fosbury. Will she have the time to catch him up and overtake him? I don't know, but we have an overtake being set up now for sure. It's Rodrigo Gomez passing Javi Perez. They're not battling for any points, but I'm sure this is a lot for pride. And Perez, his championship is slipping away. Gomez passes him for P15 right now into turn 1. The crowd is cheering as Rodrigo Gomez is up into P15. All he needs now to do is make sure that Laura Chung doesn't win this race and doesn't take the fastest lap, and he will be champion. Now Anderson is attacking Perez. Down the inside into the Ciudad Lago. And Perez is down to P17. Oh my goodness. He started second on the grid. And he's having an absolutely disastrous race, Javi Perez. I'm sure this is not how he wants to lose the championship. Chung gained 2 more tenths. She's 9.2 behind Fosbury. So maybe she can stage the fight she needs. Her pace is definitely very strong at the moment. This lap, or if she can catch him, if either of these things happen, and she's gonna be champion. She doesn't need to win the race. It's okay for her to finish in second, but she needs to get the fastest lap if she finishes second. Fosbury, I'm sure he wants to hold on for both of them, not for Gomez's sake, but for his own, because Pashkol says the new fastest lap there. So that's even harder for Lord Chung, might be even harder for Lord Chung, but it's a 118.5 she's gonna need to set. Pashkol in P7, he's definitely showing he's got the pace. I feel bad for him because he didn't sign up, but if he signed up, I'm sure he would have gotten a seat. He's a solid driver. Now Federi is right behind Watzel, and Watzel, because Watzel overtook him. Yeah. Now Tomaselli is diving on the inside of Parachki into turn 4. They're getting very close to each other, and Tomaselli on the exit is up into P9. But Parachki is trying to stay with him. They're gonna go into Ferradura, the long right-hander. And Parachki drops down to P10, the pole man. Perez on the attack from Isaac for sure. Perez, I'm sure he wants to forget this race because I feel really bad for him. Even if he doesn't win the championship, to drop 15 places is very, very painful. It's not like he was taken out. His pace was just not good today, and yeah, it's racing, I guess, because Xavi Perez is not. I'm sure he's not gonna be happy with this. But either way, the gap between the leaders is still 9.2, and Tomasz Pascual is flying. He's catching Max Skillen. So Laura Chunk, she has to think what she wants to do, because if she can't catch Fosbury, she needs to go for the fastest lap. I'm not sure. There's a yellow flag. It's Perez. Oh, his race is getting even worse now. He's spun around at Junsao. It doesn't get collected by anyone, but he's now in last place. And he goes into the wall. He smashes it, I'm sure. Oh my god, he's so angry with this race. He's reversing. He runs into the Marshal. Erases the Marshal from existence like a Thanos snap. Fosbury gets through safely. But Perez, oh my god, I think he's given up on this race. Man, this is painful for Perez. He's just lost the World Championship. And yeah, let's see what happened. Did he go off by himself or... No, he went off by himself. Almost collected for sure. He locked up and had a spin under braking into Junsao. He lost the rear. I think I might have jinxed him even more because I feel bad for Xavi Perez. This could have been his race. This could have been his championship. But he's not gonna win anything. I'm afraid he's not gonna. He has the wins he took this season, but he's not gonna win this race. He's not gonna win the championship. He might not even get second in the championship. But man, this is extremely painful for him. Like I said, here's another look for sure. Very lucky there not to be collected by the spinning Arden. Perez is a very good driver, but this race has just not gone right for him. And I'm gonna feel bad because I don't think he signed up for anything. Not either. Hello, Jared. You are leading the race. Maybe Perez. Wait. Could try to go for the fastest lap. I don't know. But if he does, it would help Rodrigo Gomez. Because if Laura Chung can't get it, then she has to catch Fosbury. She's 8.9, so she reduced the gap even more. I'm not sure if she's gaining enough. Perez in the pit lane. He's already a lap down, and this is a miserable race for him. He led the championship for so long, and... But maybe, in his last 14 GP2 laps, maybe he can make something happen. There's another yellow flag, as Junsao. What's happening now? It's Parachki! Oh no, and it's Parachki. He stopped the car with a transmission problem. And it's Parachki started on pole, and he's out of the race. Pascual gets another fastest lap there. And then it's Parachki is out of this race, which is big news for Apax in the fight for the team's title. Oh my god, it could help Campos or Arden there. Parachki. Oh my god, when did the problem start happening? Marshall is gonna pick up his car. Fosbury goes through there. Or that might have been Watzel. It was one of the two anyway. Enes Parachki was still in the points. And going to Mergulho, the problem just popped up. Just like this. And most of the time the drivers can make the distance before they have to stop the car. He had to stop the car almost immediately there. He went into the wall. Didn't break front wing, but he stopped the car there. It's a dangerous place for him to park it because, yeah, Pascual gets another fastest lap, but it's a gunning first race for Enes Parachki. The front row today have really been unlucky, but yeah, Parachki is out. His teammate goes past Lord Chunk. I think Rapax is still gonna win the team's title like this with Chug in second place, but I'm not sure. But yeah, unlucky there for Parachki. He had a brilliant qualifying, absolutely brilliant qualifying session, but this race has not gone to plan for him, I'm afraid. Now Pascual is still absolutely flying. He's at the fastest lap. He's gonna try to pass Skillen as the Marshal is moving out of the way of these guys. The intelligent Marshal there. He doesn't want to get run over like the Marshal Perez wiped from existence. So now Thomas Pascual. He's got so much pace, the Portuguese man. I'm sure everyone in the paddock is gonna miss him because he's a hell of a good driver. Tomasz Pascu is already up into P6. Gets the move down on skill, and what more would you like? He's doing a great job there. Tomasz Pascu, the Dams man, is up into P6. The Brazilian fans are cheering because the Portuguese picking driver is in the top 6 now. Can he chase down Watzel? We'll see. 8.8 between the leaders. With 13 laps to go, I don't think Chang can get it as it stands. So it's... we'll see. Maybe things can change and anything can happen in these laps. So we will see what happens. Nicolas asked if he can join the commentary. Well, if Flo is okay with it, I'm okay with it. Hello, Gabriel. At the moment, Rodrigo will win the championship. So yeah. What is happening? Oh, I'm really lagging behind in the US. I know. Oh man. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah. To this race. I guess it's because I have a lot of tabs open. I'm sorry, but I love watching YouTube stuff, and yeah, I'm sorry. It's my fault about this, I guess. 8.5 between the leaders. Orchang is steadily closing, but I don't think it's going to be enough. In Fuji, she led for much of the race, but Radivovic closed massively on her and overtook her, and now it's her job to try to close down massively on Fosbury, but she's not closing down enough. Wow. Fosbury, he had an absolutely magnificent first stint there. He flexed his muscles and pulled a massive gap to everyone else. Now Laura Chung is struggling to close down that gap. So yeah, perfect management so far in this race for Jared Fosbury. Chung, if I was Laura Chung, I would just get the gap to Griffiths, pit, and go for the fastest lap. Because I don't see how else she's gonna win the title. If she pits now, she'd still have to overtake, I guess, three people before to get back into second place. But if I was Laura Chung now, I would just go for it and box. I wouldn't have. I mean, there wouldn't be so much else to lose. I don't know. But no, it's a pretty long pit entry, so it'll be way more than 3 places. So yeah, forgive me for that, guys. That'll be a short pit stop. Those pit stops are pretty long. Perez in 21st place. But yeah, Arden are not going to win any points, which means Rapax will win the team's title like this. Even if Chung doesn't win the drivers, I think the team's title might be some good consolation there. So yeah. Terrible last race in GP2. I feel bad. I feel really bad for him. I said it already, but yeah. This is not the way any driver wants to lose the championship. It's kind of like Nico Rosberg in 2014 when he had that TRS problem and he dropped all the way outside the points, but he still wanted to finish the race. Tomaselli, but it's not enough for Arden. They need to get some big points to overhaul Rapax. And Campana in the Campos is getting attacked by Zolga, and the other Campos of Gomez is there, so both Camposes are outside the points. So yeah, Rapax for sure will win the team's title. Even if something happened to Laura Chang, Rapax would win the team's title. Because their rivals are not getting any points. So yeah. Just forgive me guys for a minute. It's an urgency. I need to take a 1 minute break or 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Right guys, I'm back and we're looking at Jared Fosbury. The gap is still 8.5 seconds between him and Lord Chang, so this is some superb race management from the British driver. He's gonna get, if it stays like this, he's gonna get his second win in 3 races after that brilliant victory in the USA where he passed this man, Leon Campana, on the final lap. And now Leon Campana is passing Zolga. He wants to get at least 1 point today. He's going on the inside and he passes Zolga, and Zolga's under attack now. The Prema gets overtaken by Waldinger, superb move from Waldinger on the outside. Now Rodrigo Gomez, the main P14, as it stands, will be the champion. He's trying to overtake Zolga. Zolga is moving a lot. Gomez is going for it down the inside. On the braking, Gomez has to back out there. Zolga goes a little bit wide, but he still keeps the position. Who is he attacking? Yeah, he's attacking Campana. Sorry about that. Detkov is still battling with Alessandro Tomaselli a lot, and Tomaselli stays well, no position change there. Not in the point for him, but he has the seat confirmed for next season. Yeah, the Campos man will still be driving at Campos, and he'll be joined by a man a lot of people know about making his GP2 return is Bruno de Barros. So yeah. One Brazilian going out, and the Brazilian going out is Rodrigo Gomez, who's trying to get the move on Zolga, as Waldinger is trying to get a move on Campana, Gomez's teammate. Waldinger down the inside, and easy as you like, he gets past in Campana. So has 2 overtakes in 2 laps for Waldinger. Gomez is ahead of Zolga now. It's P13. Unlucky for him maybe, because he's getting no points, but even so, that's enough for him to be champion, because Lord Chung still doesn't have the fastest lap, and she's still not leading the race. Zolga is trying to fight back at Gomez into Cidade Lago. Yeah, Lord Chung still there in second, pretty lonely race for her, but Griffiths is under attack from Henry Watzel. He's pushing hard to get that 3rd place. The Prema man will be staying at Prema for next season. He's going to be moving to the Arden team in his last race for Trident, the Welshman. He's been having, I guess, with some strong drives. I think he even won a race. I forgot which race, but yeah. At the back, this is not how he wants to end his GP2 career. Well, yeah. I feel bad right now, but yeah. Lord Chung made an incredible effort, but if it stays like this, it just won't be enough to win her the title. But it's a very, very respectable effort for her, and I'm sure she has a bright future in the OC series. Because yeah. Now Fosbury, he's just got a few more laps to go. Gap is 8 seconds. Chung is closing, but she's just not closing enough. She needs to gain a lot more than this if she wants to win this race, if she wants to win this championship. Griffiths are battling each other. Griffiths is 18 seconds behind Chung. If Chung pitted, it wouldn't be enough to rejoin Adam Griffiths, because I told you before, guys, if I was Lord Chung, and if I would just box, push for the fastest lap, and then try to overtake these guys, because catching Fosbury seems to be impossible. So yeah. Well, it's just not close enough to Griffiths. So yeah, these guys might be battling until the checkered flag. Yeah, Lord Chung in second, 8 seconds ahead, and 8 seconds behind, and 18 seconds ahead of the next car. Now here goes Watzel. He's going for it. England versus Wales now, like the Six Nations thing. I don't watch rugby, but still, Watzel is happy to be free. Clean as you like there into Reto Aposta, and Jamie Griffiths is down into 4th place there. So yeah, Watzel is on the podium. Good for him. Pashkol is chasing down Federi. It's Pashkol's last race. He has the fastest lap and he is pushing. Just 6 laps to go. And Pashkol wants to get in the top 5 for sure. Zorbach is now attacking Thomas Anderson. It's Zorbach's last race in GP2. Attacking! Here goes Nicholas Zorbach. I think Thomas Anderson is ahead of him, yes. Same overtake as what Watzel had on Griffiths. 5 laps to go. The final 5 laps of this season. It's not been the most exciting of races, but we had some action and we had the tension for the World Championship. Napa, well, the back of Federi. I'm not sure if he can catch Griffiths, but Tomasz Pascal is now up into P5. Here he goes with a move. The Brazilian fans are cheering for the Portuguese man. He's up into P5. Great job for him. And here he goes through. Back? No, not quite. Behind his teammate Lynn Campana. This overtake will be just symbolic if it happens. But still, Gomez, if it stays like this, Gomez will walk away with the World Championship. Even if he picks up 0 points in the final 2 races, because he didn't get any points at Fuji either. But here goes Rodrigo Gomez into 12th place. It may not mean, this overtake may not be for any points, but the Brazilian fans are cheering about it. And Rodrigo Gomez, I guess the champion-elect, if it stays like this in the final laps, is up into 12th place. Chang 8 seconds behind Fosbury, and she doesn't have the fastest lap, so it's not good. So it's not enough for her, unfortunately. So yeah, just 4 laps to go. Gomez is 2.4 behind Waldinger. I don't think he can catch him. I don't think he can pick up any points. We still got some battles there going. So yeah, who is your driver of the day? Because I think I would have to give it either to Pascual or to Lord Chang or to Paulino Tomaselli, because all 3 of them drove some very impressive races. Tomaselli coming from the back of the pack, Pascual coming from P15, also getting the fastest lap in the process, and Lord Chang getting so close to clinching the title. But if she stays like this, she's not gonna win it. I don't know if I think she might be Perez like this, if I'm not wrong, or she'll be Liz leaving GP2. And I still behind on the YouTube's chat. I'm sorry, guys. As Fosbury laps Perez there, or no, that's Santo Tomaselli. Sorry, it's a lap down, which means that for sure now Rapax are the team champions. Rapax out of the team fight, but after the spectacular 1-2 at Fuji, on Cesaro Devojic's last race, well, I think that victory is what is gonna give them the team title, but that race result might also curse Laura Chang, because if she won at Fuji, she would be champion if it stayed like this. But she didn't win at Fuji. Radovic overtook her in the final stages of the race. Now just 3 laps to go, and Dread Frosby is dominating this race. The final 3 laps of the season. Chang is 7.1. She's closing. You can see they're both on the same straight, but Chang is not doing enough at the moment. It's getting for her. She's gonna miss out by, like, what, 2 points on the title? But yeah, she's gonna miss out, unfortunately. There's Olga. He's behind Lynn Campana. The Sauber test driver against the Mercedes test driver. These guys are battling out there. Few laps for the Prema team before he moves to Russian time. He's gonna try to pass Lynn Campana. Campana also got confirmed to remain a Mercedes test driver for next season, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, Zolga's going for it. And he's passing, and Baron Zolga, it's a pretty standard easy pass. He gets the move done. Chang is 6.9 seconds behind Fosbury, but still not enough. So yeah, pretty much settled down a lot as we got Zorbach now trying to move on Campana. The final 2 laps have begun for the race leader. And here goes Nicholas Zorbach. He's getting the move down on Lynn Campana, sending it into the top posta, and he gets the job done on Campana. An alright recovery for Zorbach, but overshadowed by his teammate Paulino Tomaselli, who's in 9th place, and following another attack from, I think it's a Carlin, or it might be a Trident. Fosbury is down to 6.8. His pace is dropping, but he could even drive slowly at reduced pace. He's still gonna win this race. Impressive drive for Fosbury. I think I would have to either give him driver of the day, because 2 wins in 3 races is very good. Daniel Macamo is making the move on Paulino Tomaselli, and was a Russian time, not a Trident or a Carlin. Macamo takes a spot away from Tomaselli and goes up into P9. Good job there for Daniel Macamo. And I have to give the race driver of the day either now to Fosbury or to Chang. I'm not sure. Let me know your thoughts, guys. As Joel Hutter, in his final few laps, is making the move. His final few laps in GP2, of course. He is moving to Haas. He's passing Thomas Anderson. And there it goes. is crossing line there. He's a lap down. Jared Fosbury has started the final lap of this GP2 season. One last lap to go. Chang is 6.4 behind. Jared Fosbury has been absolutely dominating this race. Yeah, I think I made up my mind. He is my pick for driver of the day because he held off the pressure very, very well and he's been extremely dominant today. I don't think anyone expected him to win, but after what he did in USA and after what he did today, he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. Maybe he can be a contender for the title next season. Who knows? But Jared Fosbury has done a superb job. Brilliant, brilliant drive for them. For him and for the ART Grand Prix team. Yeah. He's gonna stay, and Laura Chang is gonna join him on at the team next season. She will not be world champion. I'm sure she'll be very happy with her season and with the effort she's done. Rapax will win the team's title, remember? You can see Chang in the background, I think. No, not yet. That was Tomaselli, sorry. 6.4. Ditko is right in front of Fosbury. I don't think Ditko is gonna get lapped. Yeah, Jared Fosbury up the hill. He's already exited Junsao. He has just one more bend to negotiate. And this is the end of the season. Jared Fosbury is going to win the Brazilian Grand Prix. What a drive for Jared Fosbury. He's your race winner today. Tomaselli is crossing the line there in P20. Laura Chang, what an effort for her. What an effort. Unbelievable. It just isn't enough. She crossed the line in second place without the fastest lap, which means, well, you know what it means. But I'll review when he crosses the line anyway. Henry Watzel, a solid drive there, and he finishes in third place there. Rapax are team champions thanks to Laura Chang's podium there. Jamie Griffiths in P4, alright drive from him. Tomasz Pascal in his final race, he grabs a solid P5 and the fastest lap. Federi P6 just ahead of his teammate Max Skillen. Federi crosses the line, so goes Skillen. Davi Suarez, P8, the Brazilian, brings up points for the Brazilian crowd, but the Brazilians will be cheering even more about the next thing, which is happening in just a few seconds. Perez crosses the line, Macamo crosses the line. Tomaselli P10, he grabs points on his final GP2 race before he's moved out of class. And now the Brazilian clouds are erupting. Rodrigo Gomez, Valdigar crossing it in 11, the line. Rodrigo Gomez, he's done it! No heartbreak this time for the Brazilians. Gabriel Gomez lost the title last year, but this year Rodrigo Gomez is the GP2 champion. Amazing effort for him all season. What a season for him. He grabs the title. Even if he scores no points today, he is your champion. Rodrigo Gomez, the 9th ever GP2 champion. And what a way to win it. Even with 0 points, winning it at home, it's a very, very special feeling. Rodrigo Gomez, GP2 champion, 2016. Get it there. He may not be racing next season because he didn't sign up, but he is your champion. And what a way to end this season. What a season for Gomez. He won there in Bahrain, and then he got in Italy and in Belgium, back to back, and Belgium and Italy. And those wins put him in the championship lead, and he stayed there ever since. Even if he grabbed 0 points in the final 2 races, that wasn't the problem. He held off his challengers, and he is the champion. Brilliant, brilliant performance. So that's the race over, and my voice is pretty much dead. So yeah, Jared Fosbury is the race winner with a dominant performance, a fantastic drive for him. Laura Chang with a very admirable effort. Recovered, she finishes second place and gets so close to winning the title. And I feel bad for her, but she'll be happy with this race. And she won as consolation. Rapax are the team champions, don't forget. Henry Watson is in P3 for Prema. Jamie Griffiths P4, the Trident Man. Tomasz Pascal is final race P5. Adria Federi and Max Skiller P6 and 7 in the UAP Motorsport. David Suarez P8 for Trident. Daniel Macamo in P9. Paolo Tomaselli P10 as he's moving to the top class next season. Benz Valdiger P11. Rodrigo Gomez, your champion of this season, P12. Manzolga P13. Zorbach is in P14. Jan Campana P15. Joe Hatter 16th as he's moving to Haas. Thomas Anderson 17th. Isaac Fashore 18th. Maxim Tetkov 19th. Alessandro Tomaselli P20, a lap down. Javi Perez, very, very unlucky for him. He misses out on the win, on the title. And I'm not sure if he's in second place or not, but he's in 21st after a terrible race. Yeah, on his final race. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for Chang, but Gomez deserved this championship, and it's been a joy watching all 3 of these guys battle for the title. It was amazing. Enis Parachki is the only DNF. Tomasz Pascal with the fastest lap there, which is enough to give him the title. Laura Chang just 2/10 off what would have given her the title if she got the fastest lap. But Pascal gets the bonus points there. So yeah. the top 12 hit the second of the fastest lap. Gomez 13th. I think it was lucky for him this time. Round 13th fastest lap, and almost finished P13, but he's P1 in the championship. Alessandro Tomaselli with the slowest fastest lap there, over 1.5 seconds down. So yeah, that's the end of the season. And I think my breath is just about dead. But yeah, this has been one hell of a ride. And thank you guys for being alongside me. And thank you to all my other co-commentators, and especially to Flo. It's been an absolutely thrilling ride, and we will be back next season, me and Flo and the other commentators, with more GP2 action. GP2. I don't know what's gonna happen next season, but Laura Chung will be on the grid. She lost the title this time, but I'm sure she's hungrier than ever to win next time. And I'm sure many other drivers are gonna be hungry to win as well. It's gonna be an epic season coming up ahead, just like this one. And thank you very, very much for watching. Next time is the top class quali. In the final battle that needs to be decided, Will Neller versus Jay McKenzie for the 2016 GP4 top tier title. Who's gonna get it? I don't know, but I hope you enjoyed the qualifying and the race tomorrow. But as for GP2, this has been it. This has been GP2 season, GP2. My voice is dead, but thank you so much once again, guys, for tuning in, for watching, for being in the chat and everything. And yeah, see you next season, and goodbye, guys. Peace. I have been Robert Tedesco, and you have been you. Peace. Goodbye.